Here we go. All right, we are live. Good evening. It's a minute early here, and welcome to Tuesday Night Live here, the What's Up with Your Universe version of Tuesday Night Live with Laura B. And Laura, we're grateful to have you back. Thank you. Last time was amazing. And how's your universe been? How's life with Laura B?
Well, everything's going well so far. I have been doing Josh's, I think it was 90-day project where we are focusing on what we want to manifest by November 11th. And I've seen a few things come to fruition already. So that's been pretty exciting. And I'm really happy to be back here tonight to read for anyone who has a question that you would like answered. If you could just type it in the chat in all capital letters, that way you're not missed. And I see already we have a few people on. Hello, Millie. Hello, Suzette. My birthday sister. We share the same birthday, 9/9. We have Chloe here. Hello, Jared. Amazing that you have made it. Thank you so much. I see Chris 193. Thank you for coming on. And who else did I see? I thought there was one more person I saw. Sometimes it's hard to scroll back in the chat. So if I missed your name, I apologize. Because for some reason I am not able to scroll backwards right now. But thank you all for being here. Oh, Star, that's who's here. Hello, Star. I knew there was someone I was missing.
All right. Thank you, Laura. Laura's been with us a few weeks now doing tarot. So if you haven't seen Laura, definitely you're in for a treat. Laura is rather accurate, and she's just the gentlest, kindest soul you'll ever want to meet. All right, so tell everybody how can they find your work, and do you have a website and all that jazz? I know if you've been here before, we know the answer to that, but for those who may not have seen you before.
Yes, I do personal tarot and oracle readings. I'm also a Reiki master, so I do Reiki healings as well. You can find me at www.letspiritguide.com. That is my website. Or you can email me, laura@letspiritguide.com. I am also on Instagram, which is at letspiritguide_. So those are just some ways that you can find me. You can book right on my website if you'd like to book any of my services. And then you can find me here. I've been following Josh shortly after he started channeling on a daily basis. But I had also seen Josh on the Medium channel with Adam Bernstein. And I've been here as a light worker ever since.
All right. Bear with me a moment. There we go. All right. Punching these on the phone there, sometimes you can hit your fat finger there. We removed Laura from the stage, which was not the intended thing to do there. But first off, Jared, welcome. If you don't know Jared, it's the withe is the channel. Jared is taking a walk, so to speak. And the last video he posted, he was in the West Bank in Israel. So much favor. He's taking the walk for us that we are not taking. And Jared carries peace within his heart. And got a huge soul, and we wish him nothing but protection, love, and favor as he takes his walk in places a lot of us wouldn't even consider wanting to walk in, for sure. Jared, thank you, favor, and we're grateful to have you in the chat. Much love, brother. All right, so if you want to be on the show, if you want to ask Laura a question, please put your comment or your question into the chat in all caps. We'll grab it. I can start and slide over. Scotty Boy, welcome. We'll slide it over and we'll get you with Laura here. The only common question I have so far. All right, let's see if anybody else has put one in. So far, the only person I have. All right, so we've got Kiss as well. So I've got Wolf Dude and Kiss. I know that Laura, I'm going to go send it over to you if you want to do an invocation and do a message for the group. And I will be over here pulling off your questions and getting them started for Laura here.
Okay. I would like to start with a group message. And for this group, I want to see what message. I'm going to use the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell to see what overall message Spirit has for us. I know that we are all on our path, working through different things, but I believe we have a message that's going to resonate with all of us tonight. And I see one card already wanting to come out. Oh, this is a beautiful message. I drew the card, The Child Within, and this is our card. Hold it up a little closer for you. And this is a beautiful message about innocence, gentleness, tenderness, and the inner mother. This is the time for us to nurture ourselves. Whatever is happening in your life, Spirit is asking you to slow down and take time to give to yourself those things that perhaps you didn't receive as a child or you're not receiving now from the outer world. It's time for you to take care of yourself. It's also time to be not just the inner healing, but to be the mother, to regulate your own nervous system, nurture, hold yourself. There's a beautiful meditation or song that Rebecca Campbell does. She's the author of this deck, and it's the Arms of the Mother song. And it's just about, I'm drawn to my heart, into my sacral chakra. And I want to place my hands, one on my heart, one on my belly, and just rock. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm of spirit. Feel the earth. And really give yourself that space, that love, that holding. Because I'm seeing like the outside world can get a little hectic at times. The energy can be stressful. It taxes our nervous system. And if we take time to nurture ourselves, we can come back into balance and we're better able to deal with the stresses of the world. So this is a beautiful message. And I see that we're not just held by ourselves, but we're held by spirit. We're held by the Great Mother at this time. So you are loved and you are protected. And I really see this light coming down to shine over us. So recenter, balance, nurture yourself at this time. I'll show you that card one more time. Okay. And I want to see, we have a full moon coming up. So I would like to take a look at moons, full moons, new moons. They're both a good time for manifesting. So I'd like to take a look at what we are manifesting or what blessings are coming into our life at this time for this group as a whole. I'd like to get one card. What are we manifesting? Oops, I see one wanting to come out. And I drew the Devil. And this is, I would show you this card, but again, I don't want to get Josh censored for nudity. This is from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And these two people are chained to each other. And I see this as overcoming struggle, addictions, distractions, any thought patterns also that are keeping us in this lower vibration. I see us as overcoming these at this time. I see being more aligned. I see us as being more aligned with our soul's purpose. And Spirit's telling me, don't allow others to take your power. That this is a time to come back into because I'm feeling my solar plexus, back into your own personal power, your strength, your willpower, your ability, and your resilience to overcome many setbacks. I see many of us doing that at this time. I also see a door. I'm being drawn to a door. So some of us are getting ready to walk through a doorway that has been closed to us. And this could either be spiritually or in the physical realm. And I see this as not that the door has been closed physically, but it's more about us overcoming those internal struggles is what I'm seeing. So anything internal that we've been working on, or some of us may just start the process in the coming days and weeks, we are supported. This is a good time to release and let go. And yeah, that's what I have for us here. And I'd like to take a look at what can support us. What will support us during this full moon cycle? And I'm going to use the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. This one's by Radley Valentine. What will assist us on our journey, assist us in overcoming any of these lower forces that we're working on? And I have one card here. Okay, and I drew the 8 of Fire. And this is what this card looks like. The 8 of Fire, fire's really quick moving energy. And I see this as, yeah, like really staying focused on your goals, taking action. It's a good time to take action towards what it is that you're trying to overcome. And I see communication for a lot of us. I see communicating not just with others on the physical realm, but I'm also seeing communicate with your guides, communicate with your guardian angels, communicate with spirit, make it an open dialogue. It doesn't have to be a situation where ritual is great. But we don't have to open sacred space every time we want to communicate with our guides or with spirit. They're there all the time. Take notice of what's happening around you and give thanks. Take notice and tell your guides, thank you for helping me to overcome. And then whatever it is you're working on at this time. Because your communication, your focus, and your quick action are going to assist you in this process. And when I look at these 3 cards together, also going back to that first message, nurture yourself. If things don't turn out the way that you want them to right away, be accepting and loving of yourself. Encourage yourself just like you would to your own child or to a dear friend, to somebody else who stumbles. Allow yourself that grace and that peace and that love, that it's okay. We are human beings right now. Yes, we're spiritual, but we are living on this earth at this time, and we're going to make mistakes. We won't be perfect. So that's what I have for us as a group. Actually, I want to get one more message. Let's get one more message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. And this one's by Denise Lynn. I just want to get one more message for the group to wrap everything up here. You know, I'm going back to the Devil card that I drew earlier. And I'm seeing that we think forces greater than us are in control. That some of us feel restricted. but Spirit saying stop. Stop and notice that the chains that have you bound are just an illusion. They're chains that you created, and you can overcome them. Just stay within your power is what I keep hearing. Stay within your own power. And let's get that last message for the group. What last message do you have for us? And I saw this one wanting to come out right away. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. That's the message here. Crossing bridges. So I see healing. I see through this nurturing. You're healing. You're healing those wounds, whether they are childhood wounds or wounds that were created as we've been experiencing life. I feel like for a lot of us, this is self-talk. I feel the way we talk to ourselves. It is really going to take a shift. It's going to be really big for you during this full moon cycle. We have the full moon coming up. I believe it's Thursday. And I feel during this full moon cycle, and there's a full moon here in this photo, and I'm really drawn to the moon. I feel during this full moon cycle, use affirmations. Start speaking to yourself the way that you would speak to that dear friend that you are trying to encourage. Because remember, you are your friend. You are your supporter. And I see us being guided. I feel like Spirit is guiding us. We just have to communicate with Spirit. And that's what I have for the group today. So I know that must resonate with so many of you. I try to follow the chat. It's a little hard for me because sometimes it goes quickly. And if I try to read too much, it pulls me out of the message. But I do see your comments, Suzette. Thank you. She wrote, wow, amazing cards for us. And I'm not sure who that was just above her, but said, I feel that in my heart. So that's wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad these are resonating with you. Kiss, oh, star. Thank you. Felt that one in my heart, Laura. Wonderful. I'm glad that resonated with you. Okay, and if anyone has a question, I believe Josh is monitoring the questions. You can type your question in all capital letters so you're not missed, and I will be happy to answer you.
All right. Thank you, Laura. That's an amazing message. That's kind of where I'm at as well. There's still some, even on this end, there's still tons of stuff to release. And it's like peeling an onion. And it just, but it never stops. The onion is like the world's largest onion. It just keeps on peeling forever. But it's amazing. If you want to work with Laura, I've got her information here. Her website is letspiritguide.com, and you can email Laura at laura@letspiritguide.com. We pinned her PayPal and her Venmo to the chat. Please do keep in mind that Laura's giving her time and her energetics for this. If you get a reading or if you want to donate to Laura for the cause, so to speak, she is giving her time and energetics. Please do consider that, and it is in the chat there. I have 6 so far. I'm going to go through what I have as far as who, and they may not be in direct order, but I have all 6 of you here. So if someone's in front of the other, it's just how I saw them when they came through with the scrolling chat. So I have Wolf Dude, Kiss, Suzette, Horses or Karma, Amy Harris, and Carl. We have you as well. If you want to be that, we're going to do this for about an hour and a half or so. If you want to your questions answered by Laura there, please put your information in all caps in the chat, and I will start and grab you as well. We're going to start off with Wolf Dude. And again, please do consider donating. Laura is giving her time, her energetics, and of herself for all of us. And returning the energetics is always a positive thing. Please like and subscribe as well. I would certainly appreciate that. The more thumbs up we get, the higher we get in the algorithm. And we know Algor doesn't have much rhythm. So, all right. So we're going to start with Wolf Dude here. What we normally do is, Laura, if you haven't been with us, Laura we'll go ahead and then I'll follow it up. If there's anything to follow up with either Saint Germain or Goddess Isis in channel, not to just basically on universal energetics to what might have been said there. But we're going to start with Wolf Dude here. And he said, can I please find out what I'm supposed to do next in my life? I feel that my current trajectory in my life is a struggle at the moment and feels kind of lost.
Okay. Yes, I have been there, and the cards are a perfect place to start. So I'd like to take a look at your situation. So I'm just going to connect with your energy for a moment and see what's going on here. Situation. Let's get one card. Oh, I see this one wanting to come out. Okay. I drew the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a nice card here. The 9 of Pentacles. This is about your physical world. So this is really a great message to start with. I see you desiring this abundance and this in your material realm to create a life of abundance. And I see that there is a lot around you. And what I see is counting your blessings. Spirit's telling you to take inventory of what you already have in this moment and give thanks for it. To start with the gratitude, even looking to the past at what has worked already in your life. Because I see a lot of growth and a lot of, like, the fruits of your labor is coming to mind. And I feel like Spirit's been guiding you. But there's this part that, yeah, Spirit wants you to look back. Look back at what has already manifested in your life. I'm also seeing the number 9, which is abundance, but it's also coming to the end of a cycle. So I do see this struggle in manifesting, but I feel like that's ending for you. And if we go back to that original message that I had for the entire group, letting go of these distractions and overcoming obstacles in your life, I feel like that's going to be a big part of things for you. I'm really drawn to planting, and I feel I'm seeing herbs, and I feel like connecting with the earth. I feel like Spirit's telling you connect with the earth. If you do, I know it's getting kind of cold in a lot of parts of the country, but if you do nature walks, if you're able to get outside or even sit barefoot or stand barefoot in the grass, because I'm really feeling nature. I don't know if you drink herbal teas or supplements, but I feel like herbs are going to help you in connecting with the earth to get really grounded and focus. Because I see in this card, the person's holding their hand up and they're looking at the message. Get focused on asking Spirit for guidance throughout the day. I feel it's a two-way street here. And I want to look at what action you can take, because I feel there's more overcoming. And I see, he says, change has already started. I need a new chapter. Thank you, Universe and Laura B. and Josh, for doing these readings. And I used to drink tea. I will start again. Yes, there's many herbal teas with different properties. And right now I'm drinking kava tea. This is a great one for stress release and the nervous system. It's wonderful. So let's get a look at what action you can take. Action can you take? Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Start something new. I feel like this is a new beginning for you. But I'm also seeing the hand coming out. And this is what the Ace of Pentacles looks like in this deck. And I see that hand as divine intervention. I see this as spirit or your guides aligning you with the right opportunities. I feel keep your eyes and your ears open for new opportunities, because I'm also drawn to in this card the archway. And to me, this is a portal. And I see you walking through this portal. And I'm hearing say yes. So I feel like this shift, if you read tarot, I'm not sure if you read tarot, but for those of us who do, we know that Pentacles is about our physical reality. And Pentacles, anything material, anything in the 3D, our friends, family, health, money, it's everything material, everything tangible that we can touch. And I feel this change is in your physical reality, this shift. But focus on the new. Go back to the past and give thanks for what has already manifested. And then focus on those new opportunities. Take the step. Take that step. It may seem scary, but Spirit's saying, say yes. I keep hearing say yes. And I want to look at the likely outcome for you. Let's get one card here. Oops, I see this one wanting to come out. Yeah, so I drew the 9 of Wands, and I feel like there's this wounded warrior. It's, to me, it's letting your guard down. I feel like that's going to be a big shift for you, because I'm seeing and feeling like you stand guard, you stand watch, hesitant almost, but I feel you overcoming this. I feel if you take that action, you'll be able to let your guard down, and you'll see how much more prepared you were for the new that's to come into your life. And you won't feel this struggle so much anymore. I feel like the struggle is ending for you, and that there will be a shift. But take action. Take action is the big message here. So that's what I have for you. And I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I surrender to Source completely with the gratitude in my heart, and I will keep an eye out for any new opportunities too. That's wonderful. Very good. So Josh, I'll turn it over to you. Whoops, you're on mute, Josh.
Yeah, I do that. All right, that was weird. It kind of jumped out a solo layout on its own there. But all right, Wolf Dude, grateful, and we are grateful to have you here. St. Germain here, Wolf Dude, if you are staying grateful for what you have in your universe, if you can stay grateful, you only have $10 and you are at Taco Bell, but you can be grateful for that. Then next time you go to Taco Bell, maybe you have 20 or $30. You get a lot of food, right? It's about being grateful for where you are now. If you're looking for a change in your universe, ground into the fact that where you are now, you are not in South Carolina where you could be muddy. You are not overseas or in a place that is not full of love, right? You are in America. You are in a much better place. So nonetheless, look into your universe. You will see that, and you can overcome anything. You realize you are a sauce. So what you are looking for in your universe, it's real simple. Just see yourself with it. Remember, you are the grand source of your own universe. So what are you looking for? There's nothing blocking you in your universe but your own trauma body or your energetics itself. If that's something you are wanting, it all starts with being grounded in gratitude for what you currently have and knowing that as sauce, there's nothing that can stop you. And we trust that if you put your best foot forward, you are going to receive everything you are looking for in your universe. But you have to be grateful for what you have first in order to gain anything new in your current universe. But we are hoping that will help that. All right. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it, Laura. All right. So next we have Kiss. And Wolf Dude, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. Again, to book a private reading with Laura, we will post that right here. You can visit her website. Her prices are eminently affordable. And as well, if you are getting a reading from Laura, or if just to exchange energetics, please, it is pinned. The comment is pinned there. Laura's Venmo and her PayPal. Please do consider donating. And with what she's doing there, she could be charged. She could be charging for this, but she is not. And you'll see lots of pick a card for $20 and what have you. So certainly consider donating there. We would certainly appreciate it. All right. So next we have Star, and she was done at the bottom because they got a little mixed up. But there we go. She just wants a general message.
Okay. Star, I'm really feeling Guardian Angel, the Guardian Angel Tarot deck for you. I feel like you're already connected to the spiritual realm. You're receiving intuitive messages. And I feel that your guardian angels have a message for you here. Okay. So I'm just going to connect in with your energy. Star, I'm feeling like you've had some internal struggles. I'm drawn to my heart chakra. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with stepping out into the light, embracing. I also feel embracing. So let's see what the cards have to say. Embracing your authentic self. That's what's coming. I'm hearing that. So what do your guardian angels want you to know? Star. Let's get one card for Star. Let's get this one. I drew the 10 of Earth for you, which the traditional is the 10 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. But what I see here, really, I'm drawn to this archway. And I'm seeing them as like steps that you've taken. You're in a certain place in your physical world is what I'm seeing. And you've taken actions. You've completed, I feel like it's trainings, or possibly it could be on the job trainings, or it could be schooling. But I feel you've taken steps to get to a certain place in your life. And I'm seeing that now you're questioning whether to continue following this path or not, or if something new is coming in for you. And I see the 10 as the end of a cycle, but the beginning of a new cycle. So I feel like your angels are saying here, because I'm really drawn to the feather here. Like they're sending you messages. There's a feather on a book in this card. And I'm drawn to the feather on the book. And the book to me is like the book of life, the book of wisdom. You've gathered knowledge in a concrete way. And now you're receiving messages from, it could be your spirit guides, it could be the angels, because I'm feeling this raising of energy. Your vibration is raising, and you're becoming more and more connected to the spiritual realm. And what I'm seeing is that everything you've done up until this point has prepared you for this shift that's about to take place in your life. So I'm feeling your guides, because your guides are in front of you. I can feel their energy like in front of my body. So they're standing in front of you, they're supporting you, and they're guiding you into this new phase. And this, I feel like this struggle that you're having had to do with, now you're breaking tradition. You're getting ready to break through. I feel this breakthrough for you coming in, stepping off the traditional path, if that makes sense to you. And I want to look at what action you can take to align with this energy, because we always want to work with the energy. We want to be in flow. I also am seeing, I'm seeing people or situations leaving. So you're getting ready to release certain people and situations from your life. Let's take a look at, oh, I have one wanting to come out right away. So the 9 of water is what I drew, and this is about your emotions. This is the wish fulfillment card in the traditional tarot. It's the 9 of cups. And I see your guides and the angels, your guardian angels, telling you, don't be afraid to dream. Stay focused on those things that you wish would happen. And I see this pasture around you. I see growth and opportunity and fulfillment. I just see everything filled up. This pasture, and the grass is green and things are growing. I see this fulfillment around you. And I'm also drawn here to my throat chakra. So to speak to the universe, speak to trusted people, share your voice, share your gifts. I feel like your fulfillment will come from speaking. So whatever it is you're dreaming or wishing, say it out loud. It can be, if you just want it to be to your guides at first, if you don't want to share with others, that's fine, but put it out there to the universe. So that's what I see for you. And let's just look at the likely outcome for you. Yeah, the people release. I see, what I'm seeing from that card is not so much you pushing people out, but I see them naturally just walking away, like leaving, because they, and I don't mean they're going to leave for good. Some might, I don't know who you're aligned with, but some are not, the relationships will change. there may not be that alignment or that closeness that there was before. So I see them just naturally moving away. So that's what I see in that. And let's take a look at the likely outcome for you. Star. If you focus on your dreams, see this one wanting to come out. And a new beginning. I said, focus on your dreams. And you can't make this up. What does that card say? The dreamer. So it's time to dream. It's time for that new beginning. I see you going after your passions. Believing is really coming to me a lot. Believe in yourself. Believe in the communication that you're receiving. And this is a whole new beginning for you. Continue. I'm also drawn to the direction in this picture, the direction that the little girl is walking. She's walking towards that light, that happiness, those messages. I feel like Spirit's telling you, the more you acknowledge the signs you receive, the more signs you will receive. So, Star, I'm hoping that makes sense to you. And I think that's a beautiful message. When I look at these cards, I feel light. There's a lot of happiness. And with this things ending, and new beginnings, and then your outcome card is the dreamer, which is a whole new beginning. I feel you feel the shift internally, and it's going to start slowly manifesting in your external world. So that's what I have for you. Okay, you are so welcome.
All right. Thank you, Laura. You're so awesome as always. All right, Star. We are grateful that you are here. And you know your name, Star, is the same name as Josh's dad's current girlfriend, or be like his fourth wife almost at this point. But her name is Star as well, but her sister's name is Venus. So there you go. But nonetheless, Star, we are grateful you are here. If you are saying that people just don't understand, then why are you wanting to be in company with those people in the first place? Are you just lonely, or are you needing the vibration of them, or what have not? If people are not understanding you, it is not their job to, for one, but it's your job to understand yourself. So if people in your universe are not understanding your universe, maybe it is time to spin your universe in another direction, so to speak, and find the people who will be part of your universe, who can understand. As we ascend, as we start to peel the onion back and drop the trauma body, it is going to be hard. Those who are stuck in that trauma body and are not willing to make those changes, it is not easy for them to see you making those changes, to stepping into your source-loving self. And it is not easy as your source-loving self. You're going to turn around and see them stuck in that karmic traumas and like look at them like, what are you doing? This is so easy. Why are you driving yourself crazy over this simple thing? And as you grow into your light body and they are sitting in their trauma body, it is going to be harder and harder for you start to want to be with people in that vibration. And if you are with people in that vibration, you're going to be more and more grateful, hopefully, that you are not in that vibration anymore, if nothing else. When you're hanging around people who are not understanding you, it makes you feel greater that you can at least understand yourself. And as was being said by Laura, in your universe, that you are slow and steady with your change, then you'll win the race because your universe will change. And just allow for the new to come into your universe. And remember, you are the new, they are the old. And if they are going to stay as the old, then it's your job to step away and to stay in your frame and find those who are understanding of your frame. And even if you do not, you're always better off being by yourself than being with those who just want to squash your energy because they do not understand what you are doing, who you are becoming. We are grateful for you, Star. And so now Josh knows two stars, two people named Star in his universe. So There you go. Thank you so much. We are grateful. We love you. We'll see you in the dining. Hopefully that. All right. All right. So we have Star, and next would be Suzette. Thank you, Star. We appreciate you. And there we go. And we Suzette, and she would like any spiritual / guide reading, please, and thank you, sweetie. There we go.
Okay. Well, I would like to see, Suzette, what your guardian angels have to say for you. So I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. I'm drawn to my heart chakra. Feel a little bit of tightness here, like this release needs to happen. And Suzette, I know you were here for the first message, so that nurturing yourself keeps coming to me, because that card keeps popping back in my mind. So let's see what your guardian angels have to say. Let's get one card for Suzette. Oops, and I feel this one wanting to come out. Okay, I drew the Queen of Earth for you. I see your guardian angels just showing you how capable you are. I'm really drawn to that word on here. It says gracious, practical, capable, but capable is really standing out to me. Embody that quality. And again, the heart chakra is lit up. I want to show that to you. Our heart chakra is lit up, and that word capable. You are capable of healing, capable of creating the reality that you want, and that your guardian angels are with you, guiding you. But they're saying embody that, own it. I'm hearing own it. Own who you are, own your worth. See your ability to create the life that you want to create. See yourself overcoming those obstacles that have been on your path. See it as already done. Because I'm seeing you as a manifester. I'm seeing you as manifesting your reality. In the heart. Allow your heart to heal. And again, this nurture yourself, forgive. I feel like forgive yourself. You're being hard on yourself. And when you do that, and really because this is all about your physical realm here, this Queen of Earth. Earth is the physical. I see you taking action, planning, taking action, going for what you want. Not allowing others to hold you back, not allowing yourself to hold you back. Just plan, and create what it is that you desire. The forgiveness part, yes. And I think that's a struggle for a lot of people. We are our own worst critic. Because she says, yes, I have a really hard time with forgiving myself. We're our own worst critic, and it takes time. And I'm really drawn to in this picture, she's facing away from the mirror. The mirror's behind her. And I'm receiving two messages from that. Behind you is your support. Your guardian angels are standing behind you. They're cheering you on. nudging you forward. But at the same time, I'm also hearing turn around, look at yourself, see yourself in that mirror as that master creator. And let's take a look at what action you can take. You're capable of anything. What action can Suzette take? Let's get one card here. Let me see this one. Okay, so this is transformation. And I'm seeing this would be the Tower in the traditional tarot. But this transformation, and what I'm really drawn to are two things here. I'm drawn to the hourglass, and I'm drawn to, right here, the guardian angel leading you to safety. It's time. It's time for change. I see this as allow whatever needs to fall to fall. Because I feel like this resistance and this tension in my body. And your guardian angels are saying, it's okay. Things are changing around you, things that are outside of your control. But allow it to happen because we are guiding you. And through this change, this process, you'll see that this is the freedom. This is leading you to the freedom that you've been longing for, this liberation. So rather than trying to resist change or trying to control the situation, the action you can take is to flow with it, to allow whatever needs to go, to go. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And let's see what the likely outcome is for you. Let's get one card here. And I see this one wanting to come out. And Ace of Earth, this is another new beginning. This is a new beginning in your physical life. We have two Earth cards here. With this big change, this transformation. And I see this transformation as really changing your trajectory, changing not who you are, but who you believe you are. I feel like good news will start coming to you. Newness. And I'm drawn to the book that the child is holding. This is the ace, this is the card, the Ace of Earth in this deck. And I'm drawn to the book. You will have, and you already have, whatever you need to succeed on your path. Your guardian angels are clearing that for you. Source will provide. So Suzette, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you so much love. Oh, thank you for that message, Suzette. So much love to you too.
All right, Suzette. I'm grateful you're here. All right, Suzette, we are grateful that you are here. Saint Germain is grateful. You cannot delight in that moment here, but we are grateful. Laura, that was amazing. Suzette, we know your situation with your sister and your mom, and we want to state one thing. Stand in your frame, Suzette. If you do not stand in your frame, your sister is going to run you over like a steamroller. and she's going to flatten your universe, and you do not want that, and we know that you have been dealing with that. So in your universe, the best thing we can tell you is to stand strong within yourself and stand in your frame. And we're going to talk about your regrets. Do keep this in mind, and this goes for anybody who is watching this. If you are living in regret, do keep in mind when you made a decision that you might have be regretful for, that decision you made at that moment was the highest choice you could have made. Why? Because that's the choice you made. There you go. So if you are making a decision, you are not second guessing yourself, and you make that decision and you walk away. If it is not your best choice, you cannot live in regret. Why? Because that is the decision that you chose at that moment based on all of the information that you had. So you could not have made any other decision. Why? Because that's what you chose at that moment. If you can ground yourself into that, you can immediately get rid of regret because you did the best you could at that moment. And if you can accept that, even with the information or not that you might have had or not had, or whatever the situation was, that is what you chose. And it must have been the best answer for yourself at that moment. And if you can accept that, you can eliminate regret and guilt and all of that basically immediately. You do not need to carry that in your frame. But that is up to you. But Suzette, stand strong in yourself. We love you. Love yourself. You have everything. It's like Lara said. You are sauce. You have everything you need in your frame, inside yourself, to stand strong, to be the greatest Suzette on planet Earth. The situation in your universe may not be the greatest, but if you stand up into your energetics and stand up to your sister and stand strong, then your situation could change and you could find yourself in a much better place. But we understand either way, we are sending you love, because having to be a caretaker and put in a position like that is never always the best. But do keep in mind for your highest learning as well. We do not know what you are needing to learn, but stand strong in your frame and stand up to your sister there. You might find your universe gets a lot more free. But we love you, and we are grateful that you are always here, and grateful for you, Suzette. And we are always looking out and saying the best for you. All right. So next we have horses or karma. And all right. Let's see, where we go. All right. So we're going to do Suzette. And there we go. All right. So karma. There we go. All right. So she would like to know if there's any guidance on the right path. If she's on the right path. Sore throat again this week, and what's slowing? Why is she getting sick and getting slowed down? There we go.
Okay. So I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment, Karma. I would like to move. Is there any guidance on the right path? Sore throat again this week, slowing me down. Okay, the right path. Let's take a look at, feel the traditional tarot deck for you. Let's look at the situation for karma. Let's get one card. I see a big change. I drew the Tower card for you, and that is the same as the second card that I drew for Suzette. So I feel like this could be an important message for the group as well, that there are changes happening. And again, to work with the energy rather than resist the change. Allow those things that need to fall away to fall away. I feel this, this anxiety, this anxiety about change. I'm feeling that in my body, this resistance. And your guides are saying it's happening for you. that they're clearing. I'm feeling clearing and stretching, expanding. They're helping you to clear the path so that you can move and expand and grow. And it may seem scary. I feel like that's what this anxious feeling is, that you can feel the energy shifting around you. And you feel, do I want to go down that path or do I want to stay where I am? And the universe is saying, you're supported. They're showing you that you're supported. Just have faith. I'm hearing faith. Have faith. I feel like this little bit of this shake-up in your life. And I want to see what action you can take to move with this energy. Yeah, I feel there's been resistance, and it is scary. Change can be scary, but the message I keep hearing is it's for you. It's for you. So that it's for your growth. It's so that you can move in the direction that you're meant to move. So it's meant to be. Let's take a look at what action you can take. Action for karma. Whoops, I see this one wanting to come out. The Chariot. So you have some big, two major arcana cards, one right after the other. You have some big changes, big events happening in your life. And I feel this is to do with your soul purpose. This is on a spiritual level. It's not just the everyday details of life. These are changes on a big level. So we had the Tower followed by the Chariot card. And the Chariot, this is success and victory. And this is also willpower. And I feel this for you is about balancing the light and the dark, bringing the two together. I feel like whatever's in the shadows, allow it to come forward. Whatever you've been hiding from yourself, not acknowledging, I feel like this has to do, yes, it's for your soul purpose. She's asking, it is for my soul purpose. Yes. And you will be successful. I feel like shadow work, because I'm seeing the shadow. Shadow work, acknowledging those parts of you that maybe you don't want to acknowledge, or those parts of you that need healing, or those parts of you that you need to embrace in order to step out into the light. Align yourself, because I'm seeing this as you are in control. This is about your willpower. You have the willpower to overcome obstacles. You have the willpower to overcome anything that's not in alignment. I also feel like this is really spiritual. This is on a spiritual level for you. So I'm feeling like this, like you're ascending to the next level. You're awakening one more level. So acknowledge that. And see this is big. There's a lot of big energy here. But this transformation and change, it's aligning you with your true self. And I want to take a look at the likely outcome for you. And I see the Seven of Wands. And I see you have two sevens here. So this is, and seven is, it's a spiritual number. Seven is the divine. Seven is good luck. But seven can also, in this case, can mean there might be a little bit more work to be done. But what I see is you overcoming struggle as your outcome. I see that things could get a little bit difficult at times, because when we acknowledge something and we bring something to the light, or when we're first starting out something new and there's that hesitation and fear, it can be challenging. But to embrace those challenges, I see you embracing them, and I see you overcoming them. I see you working to overcome them. It is a process, but it will happen. So your path is, it's divinely guided. I see your path as this soul work, this inner work right now. Hesitation, yeah. Yeah, we can be hesitant. So that's what I have for you, Karma. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And I'll turn it over to Josh.
All right. Thank you, Karma. And thank you, Laura. I know your situation, and so does Saint Germain a little bit. Hesitation is a good one. When we're getting to a point where we know we have to make a change, and that change is hard, a lot of hesitation will come in. I know for myself, there's still a few things that in my shadow that I'm hesitating on dealing with, so to speak. Not dealing with, but like closing the door on. But Mother, I gotta say this theory. Love yourself. You are divine mother. Isis wants you, Karma, to love yourself. We know your situation. And sometimes when you have to step up and step out, it's not easy. We hesitate when we know we have to make a big change, dearie. But sometimes that big change is the one thing we cannot hesitate on. Do keep that in mind, dearie, that if you are in your hesitation, if you are knowing what you have to do but are hesitating, have you cleared the trauma? And if you are feeling sore in the throat, Karma, dear, what is it you are not clearing that you need to say? Why are you blocking your throat chakra? What do you need to say that you are hesitating, dearie? Most of our illnesses are blocked energetics in our soul, in our body, and in our trauma body. Look inside yourself, dearie, and see what is blocking you and why you are hesitant and your throat is taking the brunt. We love you. Loving yourself means that you are not hesitant, but you are plowing through. Grab some of that Sekhmet energy, right, dearie? You might want to raw your way through it. Okay, there we go. All right, so all right, Karma. So Mother Ice is there for you. We love you, and yeah, if you're having issues with your throat, then what are you trying to say that you can't get out, or what's blocking you there? Because generally speaking, if you have a throat, if you're having a throat problems, or you're waking up with a sore throat, then what's on your chest that you got to get out that you haven't? I love you, and hopefully that helps. All right, let's see who's next. Again, a couple of things. Please like and subscribe. Again, Laura, if you go to the chat there, it's pinned, but we will do this real quick as well. Please do consider donating to Laura's PayPal and Venmo. She's giving her energetics here to help us, and we are grateful. And exchanging the energetics with Laura brings more karma into your universe as well. Also, if you want to book a reading with Laura, you can do so at letspiritguide.com, or you can drop Laura a line at letspiritguide.com. That's her direct email there, and she will get back to you. If you've not seen her website, it's really well done, and her prices are eminently fair, and she does incredible work. All right, so let's see who's next here. Next, we have Amy Harris. And so let's go ahead and find her. Here we go. And Amy just wants a message from her guides. And if you're here, Amy, because we're getting down, it's been a while and the chat's been kind of up and down. Can you just throw a little hello into the chat just to make sure that we know that you're here and we're not spinning off into to nobody, so to speak, or you hear it on the back end nonetheless. So if we can just get a thumbs up, Amy, that you're here, then we'll go ahead, or we'll jump in here with Carl, who would be next. All right. All right, there we go, Amy. She is here. All right. Thank you, Amy.
Hello, Amy, and thank you for joining us. I have not seen your name before, so it's always nice to have a new person to read for. So thank you. And I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. And I feel drawn to the Guardian Angel Tarot deck for you. So what message do your guides have for you? Let's get one card. I see this one wanting to come out. Okay, I drew the Emperor for you. And this is about leadership and organization and authority, structure. So I'm feeling like taking control of your life, taking control of your situation. And I see in this card, let me show this to you. I'm really drawn to the coin and the earth spinning above it, or next to it, I'm sorry. He's holding out his hand. And I feel like what your guides are saying is the world is in your hands. You have all the tools that you need. You have all the tools you need to take charge of your life. And I feel like this has a lot to do with organization, about getting organized, creating a system for yourself and a structure that works. I'm also seeing balance, because the number 4, which is the number of the Emperor, is about stability and balance. A table has 4 legs. It's going to be balanced. So to balance each area of your life, balance your thoughts, your emotions, your spiritual self, and your physical self. I feel you already started this process. I feel you've been looking, because I'm really drawn to like looking up. You've been looking to the future, looking at the direction that you want to go. And your guides are just telling you it's about taking charge. It's about planning, balancing, and acting on your own life. Being the authority on your life. And you have the ability. Your guardian angels are telling you you have the ability. And it's a good time for you to act. And my crown chakra is like expanding. I feel like connect in with your guides. You can do this. You're able to receive messages. Whether you realize that or not. Start a dialogue with your guides. Tell them, thank you for assisting me with this decision, or thank you for assisting me on my path. Thank you in helping me create what you're creating. But aligned with what it is you wish to create. You're moving in that direction already, I see. Taking charge. I keep hearing that over and over. Take charge, take control of the situation, take control of your own life. And let's see what action you can take to best align with this energy. Let's see this one wanting to come out. I drew for you the King of Earth. And the kings take action. The kings create. They create what it is they desire. In the traditional tarot, this would be the King of Pentacles. He creates an empire for himself. Slow and steady. I'm hearing slow and steady, step by step by step. Just putting one foot in front of the other. Success. I'm hearing the word success. When you take action and walk in that direction, you're successful. Align with the frequency of success. Feel successful, feel abundant. Before you even take action, feel like you already succeeded. And I also see this offering. I see that there's someone who can assist you on your path. Someone who has created this life or overcome these situations that you wish to overcome. Yeah. She writes, I'm an empath healer and I have a direct contact with source. I've been working hard for 9 months and success is there. And there's, I'm feeling this energy like there's someone around you who's a good influence in showing you what steps to take and continue with that energy. Because I see them offering you, they're like holding out their hand. I see someone offering you guidance. And your guides are saying, accept that guidance. Whatever the plan of action is, work with it. Taking charge of your life is paying off for you. The King of Pentacles is often equated with the Midas touch, where everything you touch turns to gold. So the actions that you take lead to your success. And I want to look at the likely outcome for you. What's the likely outcome? Let's get one card here for Amy. Let's see this one. And the card I drew for you, this is so interesting. This is the Empress. So your very first card was the Emperor, followed by the King of Earth, and then the Empress. And the Empress creates. The Empress creates through that connection with Source and Spirit, through the guidance of the divine, through seeing the beauty in the world, seeing the beauty of the heavens and bringing that to earth. That's what the Empress does. And I see your outcome is creating success and abundance in your life. And these two major arcana cards, this is a big shift for you. And again, for you, I feel like this is aligning with your soul's purpose, your soul path, and your passions. And I see you also nurturing the child, but what I see is this child being yourself, creating this inner peace, this healing for yourself. I see your passions and your projects coming to fruition. I see them being realized by you, bringing them into the physical realm. So, Amy, that's what I have for you. And hopefully that made sense. And what did she write? Wow, thank you so much. Chills all around me. I am an earth sign and the Empress always shows up. I do see beauty and I love to love. Oh, that's perfect, Amy. So sending you so much love on your journey. Thank you.
All right, Amy. Thank you, Laura. Amy, we are grateful that you are here. Saint Germain is grateful, but we are hearing a couple of things here. And Laura had said to speak to your guides. You could speak to Saint Germain. I'm always available to you. All you have to do is speak out loud to your guides. And are you using your heart? When you are going out in your universe, are you putting your hand on your heart and getting guidance from your heart. You have 40,000 cells within your heart alone that act like a brain, but they are much smarter than your brain. So we are asking you to use your heart, let your heart guide you, and speak out loud to your guides. If you are in question in your universe, then speak out loud. What is next? Show me the signs. Are you seeing the numbers? Can you slow down in your universe so you can see the numbers, see what is coming into your frame there that will help you in your universe? That is the question for you, Amy. And if you are looking to find that balance in yourself, the balance has to come from in yourself. Are you doing the work? That's the other question. We do not know, only you do. Walking through the traumas. You are an empath. The reason why you are an empathical person is because your programming has taught you to tune in to other emotions, not your own, but to other people's emotions. So you stand in their emotional frame. So you all feel like you are safe, right? You are safe if you can gauge how other people are acting. Can you learn to stand in your frame and realize that it is your emotions that are what is worthy? Other people are going to stand however they choose, but you have to choose how to stand in your frame. So do keep that in mind as well. And really speaking out loud and taking action for yourself. If you're going to speak out loud to your universe, if you're asking your universe for help, you are putting your hand on your heart for direction, then please listen to your universe. Ask them what is next. What can I do next? Show me what is next. There you go. Practice that. Say it out loud. When you put your feet on the ground in the dawning, say, all right, I am here. Show me what is next, universe. I am ready. But then be ready for it and do not let it run you over. You have to take the energetic action for what is coming into your frame as well. But we are grateful that you are here, Amy, and we are hoping that you come back. This is the first time we have seen you here, and we are hoping to see you again. We love you, and we love the fact that you are here wanting to make your universe a better place for Amy and those around you as well. So we are grateful and we love you. All right. So last and but not least, of course, and that will take us over an hour and a half at this point, will be Carl here. And is that, it looks like your picture there, it looks like Kent Brockman. Is that correct? From The Simpsons there, but I can't specifically tell there. There you go. That's it, Amy. That's the kind of energy we're talking about. Show me what is next, and just be ready for it. And whenever you feel like you're down, just grabbing that Sekhmet energy and grab that internal roar, and you can do anything if you try. All right. So I think Kent Brockman here, Carl Heck. Carl, hi Laura, first time here. I have a message from my guides on what's going on this week. So there we go.
Okay. So, Carl, thank you for being here and welcome. But it's so nice to see new people joining us. That makes me so happy. And let's get a look at from your guardian angels at what you're looking at this week, at what you can expect this week, and probably even a little bit beyond. Usually I say things take, with tarot, it's like 1 to 3 months to start seeing things manifest in our reality. But for some of us, that's speeding up. Some of us are manifesting things within days now. But Carl, I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. Let's take a look at the situation. Let's get one card for Carl. And I see this one peeking out. So I drew the Two of Earth for you. And this is about balancing. I feel like this week you're juggling commitments or obligations. So I feel my hands wanting to move. You're weighing out where to place your energy. And I feel like your guides are saying, Prioritize where you place your focus. Prioritize what it is that you need. What do you need to get done? What is more pressing? Yeah, because I feel it's going to be a balancing act. It's a balancing act for you this week. You may need to get creative. You may need to get creative in how you balance this energy. But where is the priority? What's more pressing at this moment? But I do see calm waters around too. So I feel like you're protected. I feel like I'm also drawn to this light over here. It's like your guides are saying, look over here. Look in this direction that you haven't thought of yet. I feel like they're offering you guidance, offering you a solution. But I also feel like walk carefully, cautious. You don't have to be overly careful, but be cautious. Take practical steps. Plan. It may take some planning. But I do see these calm waters around you. I'm also seeing take time to step away from the issue. Give yourself the space to enjoy something, because that will raise your vibration and that will help you to come up with a solution that you hadn't thought of. And I want to look at what action you can take, how to best align with this balancing. Let's get one card here. And I see this one. I drew the wise counselor for you. And I'm seeing like my hands want to move. This is I'm feeling like seek advice outside yourself. And then my energy is also moving upward. And I feel like if there's not someone physical in your life, what your guides are telling you is to call upon them as well. To connect with that higher power. And ask for assistance. Ask to be shown the solution. Ask to be shown what it is you're not seeing. But I'm also seeing the number 5, which is about change and freedom and liberation. So I feel like you're moving in the right direction with this situation. But connect in with that higher power. And if there is another person in your physical life, because I see this wise counselor as someone who can assist you. This is outside of yourself. To seek the assistance. Allow yourself the help. Also, it's a shift in perspective too, I'm seeing. To shift your perspective. And I think this goes back to that first card where take your focus off the problem. Sometimes when we're so focused, we don't see the solution. When we step away from it and we're doing something else, all of a sudden the answer will come to us. So allow yourself space. And I want to look at the likely outcome for you. I feel like learning, taking a new approach. Because like learn all you can about your options. So I feel like you have options also. Learn all you can about the options before making a decision. Listen to the wisdom and guidance of the higher realm. Let's take a look at the likely outcome for you. Oops, and I see one card wanting to come out right away. And this is the Ace of Air. This is a new idea. This is a new way of seeing the situation. This is a new solution. And I see you making adjustments, but I see your angels guiding you. You may need to make adjustments to the plan that you had, but it will work out. You may need to communicate what it is that you need. You may need to communicate your plan and your actions with others. But I feel something will be revealed to you that you hadn't previously seen. And I feel you walking and moving in the direction of that solution. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And I'm wishing you all the best. You're welcome, Carl. So I will turn it over to you, Josh.
All right, Carl. And unfortunately, guys, the questions are closed. We've been at this for an hour and a half. And so in general, we try to keep it between an hour and a half and 2 hours. So, but I do appreciate all the new people that have just kind of popped in here. 6/5. Carl, thank you for showing up as well. Amy and Shannon, welcome to the new folks who are just seeing pop into the chat. That's great. But all right, Saint Germain here, Carl. We are grateful that you and Kenta Brockman are here. Now we just need Lenny, right? And we will be all set from The Simpsons. But we are grateful that you are here. And we take some notes here as well. And we are seeing that you are looking to find the balance. If you are having a situation that you need to find that is resolved in your universe at work, we are hoping for yourself to see that situation as resolved. What is the highest and most likely best outcome for you? Then meditate upon that, right? If you want to see an outcome, that if you want something to come into your frame, into your universe, have faith that the best outcome will occur. Also, as well, put the energetics to that. See that, manifest it, so to speak, right? So you are saying to yourself, this is the best outcome. I am in that frame. I am in that timeline. And if you are not sure what outcome you are needing, then ask your guides, ask Saint Germain to show you. Go to Tellus tonight. Say, I need to go to Tellus. I need to figure out the best outcome. Ask your guide as well. But visualize it. You will see, you will get the answer. If you slow down in your universe as well, you will see the numbers will help. You will see see a song, hear a song, I see a TV show that will give you the right answer. But it is that the answer is always floating in the field, so to speak. You have the answer is in the wind, right? But you just have to slow down to see it. But visualize what you would want to see. See it as a completed outcome. and you will see that outcome come to you. If you are worrying about how it is going to be completed, then you're going to be stuck in those energetics. Trust that it is completed and let it be so to speak. That generally, hopefully that helps. We do not know the situation, Carl, but we are grateful that you are here, and we saw that you had subscribed as well. So we are grateful and thankful as well. And we are grateful. Saint Germain is always grateful for Laura and her awesome energetics for being here. And if you got a reading from Laura, if you could please, and we'll put that there, but we'll put it back up. If you could donate to Laura, she is giving her time, her energetics, herself. You are getting a slice of Laura when you are getting a reading from her. So you could return the energetics by hitting her PayPal or her Venmo and whatever works for you. But if you are also in need of a reading from Laura as well, you can hit her on her website at letspiritguide.com. Saint Germain is going to tell you she is excellent and her prices are way beyond fair. Laura could be charging a lot more, but she is an amazing soul. So if you need a reading, if you need some energetic work, if you need a Reiki session, Laura is the master at it. So we're grateful for Laura being here. All right, so Saint Germain dropped off there. All right, thank you so much, Laura. We are always grateful to have you here.
Well, I'm grateful to be here, and I am grateful for all of you who have shown up tonight, whether you received a reading or not. It's an amazing community, and I really appreciate you. You make a difference, and together we can make a difference on this planet. I also want to tell you that whatever the situation is in your personal life, or whatever the outcome showed in your cards, you have the power to control your own destiny, your own future. If you don't like what something shows up as in your life, you can make a different choice. You can change it. So just lots of love and blessings to everyone. And as always, let your own spirit guide. You have the intuition, you have the power. So thank you.
All right, we thank you, Laura. There's Rooted Willow is in the chat, and Rooted Willow is in the chat, and we wanted to take a moment, if we can, to do two things here. One for Rooted Willow with her mom and what's going on. If you guys can take a moment to put her in your prayers, that would certainly be appreciated. Her mom and her health issues, and they're also in South Carolina, and her stepdad as well. So take a moment and just send her some love, and big favor there to what's going on in your situation, Rooted Willow. And as well, Jared, who's I'm assuming still in the chat here, his last video, he was in the West Bank. Well, you guys say much more than that. And Israel there, and he's taking that walk for us, and I'm grateful. Thank you, Jared. You certainly carry some great energetics out there in the universe, and we are grateful for the walk you are taking, and thank you for being the energy that you are. Walking through the West Bank. We'll just leave it at that, Jared. Thank you, and you're welcome. May you walk in favor, love, and protection. And Saint Germain, you are always walking with the violet flame, Jared, and of course, Mother Isis is giving you the pyramid of protection as well, Huda Jared. So we are an understanding, Saint Germain and I, of what you are doing, Jared. And we wish you a peace walk, nothing but peaceful love and abundance for you and whomever you touch. We are grateful for you. And Rooted Willow, we send you the greatest love. Mother Isis sends you the greatest love with what is going on with your mom and her cancer there. And may you find solace in all what is going on. We love you. All right. So when you're sitting there in your universe, remember those two. Remember Jared in your prayer, and Rooted Willow as well. And anybody out there who's having any issues, may your universe find light and love. Laura, thank you so much. How can again go over for those who joined us a little late, your services and how people can get in touch with you again?
Sure. I offer personal tarot readings. I do them either live over Zoom where we can interact, or if you prefer, I can do a recording and email it to you. Also, I'm a Reiki master, so I do Reiki healings. And you can visit my website, which is www.letspiritguide.com, or send me an email, laura@letspiritguide.com. I'm also on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is @letspiritguide_. So those are ways you can reach me. And thank you again for being here.
We thank you so much, Laura. We will have Laura on at some point next week. We've been doing Mondays, but next Monday, actually, it might be next Monday during the day or on Thursday night. I'll get with Laura and we'll figure that what's going to work best. But we'll have Laura on again next week at some point as well. But we are grateful for all of you being here. Jared, Favor, Rooted Willow, again, so much love. And anybody out there who had a reading and in your universe there, may whatever you are looking for out of the reading, may Spirit guide you to whatever you are needing there in your universe. Thank you, Laura. Thank you guys for all being here. Appreciate it. Join us. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:33 a.m. Eastern, 7:33 a.m. Pacific, 10:33 a.m. Eastern with Good Dawning. Tomorrow, I saw it in the chat there. I just didn't have any way to reply to the chat. You can do so through StreamYards, and my laptop's too dusty to try to bring up and mirror with the YouTube here. But we will have a channeling buffet tomorrow. We did not channel today, so if you want to see the first Good Dawning, that's just me for an hour, which blows my mind, and Saint Germain kind of forced it. Then we'll watch today. We talk about numerology and whatnot. And Laura, thank you. We will see you in the Dawning. And thank you all for being here. Grateful. And please, if you need a reading, look up Laura there at letspiritguide.com. And please, as well, if you can, please donate to Laura. She does a wonderful job here. At Laura Bennett 11111 at PayPal, or her Venmo is Laura-Bennett-229. So you can Venmo her as well. Thank you again so much, Laura. We appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next. Thank you guys. Have a great evening. And appreciate you all being here. Thank you.